Hey y'all, it's Jessie Lynn Summerville Cain and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, look down below and click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continuous support. It means everything to me. I'm so excited to be able to sit down and film for y'all today. I didn't get much sleep last night. My 2-year-old was up coughing all night and I put her in bed with me. So I am so tired, so excuse the mom zombie vibes going on. Y'all see my necklace? I know y'all can't probably see it, but it says 12/8/17, which is the day that Colton asked me to marry him, and on the back it has 12/30/17, which is the day we got married. So he got this for me for our 2-year anniversary coming up next month. It's so cute. I love it. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions on the brand called Believe Beauty. This is a brand that is sold at Dollar General and everything is so affordable. I don't think I spent over $5 on any of this. I've had this stuff for about a month now, but there's been so much going on that I haven't been able to film. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally be able to sit down and film this. Y'all see this? I have one of those under the skin pimples right here and it's so sore. Like, I hate those. They're the worst. Anyways, let's zoom in and get started. Yeah, sorry I'm all over the place. Sorry I'm talking fast. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Starting off, we're going to go in with the primer, obviously. And I've opened everything, but I've literally not tried any of this, so this is completely first impressions. Starting out, we're going to go in with this Believe Beauty, obviously. Pretty and Primed Stay Put Makeup Primer. It says this colorless, silky face primer helps to smooth the look of skin, extends the wear of makeup, and works with all complexions to create the perfect base to flawless foundation. And that's what it looks like. The packaging's super cute. It's just like a very thin, creamy, like tannish texture. First off, I don't feel like that primer like blurred my skin or anything. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it just felt like a hydrating type primer. So I like primers that help like blur the skin and are hydrating. So at least it did one of those. Alright, next is the Skin Finish Foundation. It says it's medium to full coverage. I got it in soft beige. When I got this, I had been tanning a little bit and I haven't tanned in so long. So we'll just see how it matches my skin. I haven't even opened it. Okay, it is a pump. Yay for that. From what it's looking like, it's a pretty good shade match. Blending out pretty easily. I have so many baby hairs that always just get in the way up here. It looks really skin-like. Like, it doesn't look cakey or anything. I would definitely say it's about a medium coverage. I wouldn't say full coverage because I do have some stuff peeking through, but it covered up a lot of my redness. I'm going to add just a little bit more and see if it's buildable. Yeah, it definitely looks like you can build it up to full coverage. That looks really pretty, y'all. Like, so far it's not like caking up or settling in my forehead wrinkles, which are really bad. It just looks really natural, like, and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's not dry or anything like that. So far I'm really liking this foundation. Alright, next I'm going in with this concealer, and this is so cute. It says You're Covered Liquid Concealer, and I got it in the shade Ivory. And that's what the applicator looks like. This does look like kind of orangish, but we'll see. Can I say that? To me it looks orangish. Should have gotten a different shade. It's easy to blend out and the coverage is pretty good. It's not looking orange on my skin once I blended it out. Thank you, Lord. I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. I always just use like a smaller brush, or here lately I've been using a smaller brush to blend out the concealer around my eye, and then I go back in with whatever foundation brush I used and blend out the rest, and blend out kind of the edges just so the foundation and concealer blend good together. That foundation was starting to settle in my fine lines of my forehead, but that could be for me like even more forehead a lot, and you know, obviously I need to set it. But I'm definitely loving the coverage of it and how easily it's blending out. It's not drying at all, and I really like that. Alright, now to set it, I'm going in with this Matte Blur Loose Powder and Translucent. I am praying that with it being matte, it doesn't like look dry and cake up. You know, I grabbed this because it said translucent, but I didn't even look, or I didn't even notice that it said matte, and I didn't look obviously because I didn't notice if there was one that wasn't matte. So we'll see how this works. I'm going in with the smaller powder brush just set around my eyes. So I'm going to go in with another brush, or a bigger brush, and set. I don't feel like it made it too dry or cakey or anything like that. I think it set it pretty nice. Now, unfortunately for me, like I said a while ago, my forehead wrinkles are really bad. And for me, almost every single foundation and everything creases in my lines. So if that happens, I can't blame it on the foundation. That's just my skin. But so far, it is looking really nice. And I forgot that I bought this brush. I can't remember if it was a powder or foundation brush. It looks more like a powder brush. Only thing I can say about it is, I don't know if you can tell, but it has a lot of loose hairs like sticking out. They're not falling out, they're just kind of uneven. But I'll use that for my blush. So I bought this Get Glowing Highlight and Contour palette in light medium. It has a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. And it was like around $5. You could buy each one individually, but I was like, It's so affordable to get all three in one. So we're just going to test it out. First, I'm going to go in with the bronzer shade. It's really pretty. That is so pretty. And can y'all see how easy it's blending out? Like, y'all, so far for this being a brand that's just sold at Dollar General, like, I'm so impressed right now. I'm gonna go in with this brush that I just mentioned, and we're gonna go in with the blush. So, nice peachy tone. It's definitely pigmented. That is super pretty, y'all. And I like that brush. Just saying. Alright, now let's go in with the highlighter. Ooh. That is super pretty. I don't know what it is, but I feel like drugstore highlighters, like most of them, are always just so blinding and so beautiful. So far, their face products are really awesome, y'all. Like, hello! Like, I'm just digging this. Alright, I zoomed y'all in a little bit more before we do eyeshadow. This is the Nearly Nude palette. And if y'all know me, y'all know that these warm tones are right up my alley. The only thing I'm noticing right off the bat is the only matte shade is that one and that one, which I'm going to go in with that one to make sure my eyelid is good and set. But I mean, it's like, there's not really a transition shade, but we'll work with what we got. Alright, they did have this shadow brush, and it's been so long since I bought all this that I really can't remember if these were the only two brushes they had or if they had more. Anyways, I'm going to go in with that only matte shade super lightly and start working that in the outer corner. I don't want to go in too much. That is really pigmented. So we're just going to work that in the outer corner. This is just going to be a super simple look because I don't want to use any other palette because I'm trying to stick to just this brand. I'm going to blend that over into the crease some. I really like this brush. It's fluffy but dense too, if that makes sense. So it really picks up color, and it is good at it is doing a good job at blending out the shade. Like, I feel like I have control over it. With this being a super dark shade, I don't want something super fluffy and not feeling like I have control. I want to blend some of it up here, but I don't want to go too heavy up there. But this shade is really pretty and it is blending out super easily. Comment down below and let me know if y'all have ever tried this brand. If y'all have, let me know y'all's thoughts. Let me know what y'all tried. If there's, I'm making a mess. If there's anything that y'all tried that I'm not trying in this video, let me know. If I should go pick it up. I'm going to go back in with that one shade. I want a little bit too heavy up here. See So I'm just going to go on with that one shade and blend. Always remember you can do that if you get too high up or too much too high up. Just always go in with the lightest shade and blend, and voila. Considering there's not a lot of matte shades, like I said, this look is going to be super simple. I'm going to go in with that shade right there and put some on my brush, and then I'm going to spray it. Oh, that's really pretty. Wow. Did I just find my new favorite drugstore brand? Of course, I'm curious as to what will happen if I use my finger. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Do y'all see this? That is insane. I'm gonna do a couple of swatches. But yeah, go get this palette. I'm gonna swatch that shade I just used right there. That is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That's just one swatch. These are so pigmented. Right there. I think, I want to say honestly this one was like $5, $5.50, something like that. Super affordable. Highly recommended. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which I usually don't do my eyebrows on camera because I just literally just kind of fill them in, going with my natural line. Anyways, but I want y'all to be able to see how these brow products work. First off, I got this brow defining pencil in light brown. I am going back blonde, so we'll just see what looks right. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that it doesn't look like you can twist it up or sharpen it. Like, this looks plastic. It doesn't look like I could sharpen it. So it's looking like that little bit is the only product you get. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever tried this, and if there's a way to sharpen it or something. I don't know. Okay, first off, I didn't even brush my brows. But first off, I'm noticing that it does come off super easily. Like, you only have to go in very lightly. I trimmed my brows the other day and took off a little bit too much right here. So my brows are so funky, and I already have a scar right here that goes all the way right here. So my brows never look the same. That's why, y'all, I am barely going in, and it's coming off so easily. Like, I'm just doing really light feather strokes. My brow routine is just so basic. That's why I never film it. I just outline the bottom and then just kind of outline the top, and then just fill it in. But this is like, I don't know, it's so creamy and easy to use. It may be a little bit too dark for me too with my hair going blonde, but it's not making my eyebrows feel like they're glued down, if that makes sense. Like, some products are so creamy, like they make my eyebrows feel so weird. If you use this, I definitely recommend going in like super light-handed. When I'm doing the front, I just kind of flick it up. I'm really thinking that this is too dark for me, but we're just gonna roll with it right now. If y'all are looking at me saying, oh, it's so dark, this is for reviewing purposes only. I'm not going anywhere after this. Also got a brow gel in light brown. I may use it on the other brow just to see the difference. This is the brow gel. We're just gonna kind of go in, just kind of see what it does. This is definitely a lot lighter. Let's see what happens if I kind of... I was hoping maybe that would lighten this up over here. Just made it look funky. I don't think that brow gel is like doing anything. Let's use this brow pencil on the other side. The side that doesn't have a scar, and see how we feel about it. I'm like not an expert on my brows. Like I hate doing my brows. So I like the Anastasia Brow Wiz because it's just so easy to use. It doesn't feel, like I said, waxy or anything, but I feel like it looks waxy. At first I was so excited because it did come off so easily. But now I'm like, my brows look thick and disgusting. Y'all see that? Like, and I'm going in super light. This is definitely not light brown. Oh my gosh, it looks like my eyebrows are like stamped on. This is horrible. I'm just kind of going in with this brush and just kind of trying to shape. I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow palette. Put some over my brows, see if it'll help lighten them up some. Because I look funny. Not my favorite brow product, but I made it work, I guess. Whatever. At the Dollar General I went to, they didn't have a black eyeliner. So I got So Slate, which is like a charcoal color. And I like using black, but for first impression purposes, I figured at least we could tell if it glides on good. So we'll see. Okay, that's gliding on really good. I definitely want to try their black now. Alright, now I'm going in with their Voluminize mascara. This is what the wand looks like. I wouldn't say it just added a lot of volume, but it's not clumpy, and I really appreciate that. I'm going to do this eye and then we'll add another coat. I'm going to add another coat and see what happens. Oh, that's pretty. Because I just love that it doesn't clump up my lashes together. I hope y'all can see that. Okay, it made my eyebrows come together a little bit better with my eyes. Alright, I didn't see a liquid lipstick, so I'm going in with this Satin Crush lipstick in Moroccan Spice. Oh, my neck is killing me. It's a really pretty color. Super creamy. That is a super pretty color. And it's, I don't know, it feels good on my lips. I think it goes really good with this eyeshadow look. I don't feel like it's too creamy where I feel like it's going to be messy, if that makes sense. Because that's one of the reasons why I don't wear a lot of cream lipsticks. Because I hate that messy feeling, but this one doesn't feel messy. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. Here's the lid. And spray. Ah, yay, it's a fine mist. It smells really good. But if you know me, I love when a setting spray has a fine mist and it's not just drenching your face. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I am really loving this brand. The only thing that I'm questionable about is the eyebrow pencil. And for me, it could be the scar on my eyebrow I have to take into consideration. and the fact that the shade is too dark. So if I got a lighter shade, it may work a lot better. So next time I go to a Dollar General, I'm going to look for a lighter shade and see how it works. I'm actually going to do something real quick. And I hate that I just set my makeup, but I'm going to go in with that lid shade and highlight my brow bone. Because like over here where I worked on my brows, I feel like it's kind of dark from the brow pencil. So I just want to lighten it up a little bit, if that makes sense. I'm going to take a brush and just kind of blend. Okay, I feel like that helped a little bit. Anyways, I am really digging the eyeshadow and the foundation, the bronzer and everything. I think my makeup's really pretty. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Let me know what other videos y'all would like to see. And yes, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Please subscribe, and yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Toodles!